Just wanted a quick video review on the Stinger voltmeters. Got my first one about 3 years ago when they were $15. Second one when they were $22 at Amazon. You get them at Sonic Electronics. So it gets the job done for what it is. I'd say they're not very accurate to the point where it repeats. The voltmeter reading is usually like 3 to 4 times per second. It's not like a steady pace. And I run 2 voltmeters, one to an amp and one to the battery, so I can see the comparison between the two. So I took this off. This is how my setup is. If y'all haven't seen my videos, check the other ones out. This video is about reviews. So for the Stinger voltmeter, one thing I did like about it, that's a plus, it's not just a hookup. A lot of voltmeters have just a ground and a power, but this one has a blue turn-on wire as well, so you can run it straight to your head unit pretty much if you want to do that route with your turn-on blue wire. I suggest running to either your front battery or rear battery. That way you get a better volt reading than actually on the head unit, because you're not getting the same volt reading to your amplifier and bats as you are in the head unit. So my first review comment I'd say on this, I was saying earlier that you don't really have a good repetitive volt reading when you're going through the voltmeter. So I compared the reading versus a multimeter, and it's pretty much dead on the same. The only difference is like the voltmeter for the Stinger does not keep up with the voltage drop as well. So say you drop a peak on a burp from 14.4 down to 12.6, it'll take about half a second for that voltmeter to pick up that voltage. So in real world base, it's not going to matter, just because daily driving and fun competitiveness, it's not really going to matter. But when you do go into caring about decibels, and when you want to know exactly where your reading is every second, it's not going to be 100% accurate always. So one thing I wanted to put a plus on here as well is you do have a voltage adjuster, so you do want to have a multimeter when you're adjusting. That goes to say, so when you plug it in for the first time, you're not going to get a correct, accurate reading. You want to get a multimeter and measure what your device is rating from. So simple as running a multimeter to your ground and power, reading what's on the meter, and you adjust your meter to that voltage. So a lot of setups will have the multimeter Stinger in there, but it doesn't mean that's what's reading from the meter. Anyway, let me go ahead and turn this on. I got a switch on one of them, so I can have it when the vehicle's off, and then the other ones when the head unit turns on. 2 different power wires, turn-on wires for each. So I got one on. Let me go ahead and kick the other on. Just turn the amp on. See, now they're both on. They were both set multimeter, the exact same. So every once in a while I'll see a 0.2 to 0.3 difference between the two. So that could be just a little bit of the reading offset between the two. They're not perfectly accurate, but I'd say they're within 0.1 to 0.2 decibels of the actual reading from the meter. So another thing I wanted to mention that's probably a downfall for me personally is you have a Stinger that's super bright at nighttime. So all I did here was I got a little piece of tape, a little piece of like black tape or something in there, so it's not so bright on you at nighttime, and you just literally just push that sucker in, and then you ain't gonna see it no more. I mean, you can barely see it except that one spot I missed. But see the difference between the two. I'll get a new piece of tape later. So the voltmeter overall though for Stinger, I think they're at $22 to $25 a piece now. I mean, you can go to the upper class. I don't know what the brand is. Some of y'all guys can comment for them guys that are looking for more advanced. They run to like milliseconds for the reading, and they're a lot more accurate and high speed than these. But these read a couple of times per second. But they're not 100% accurate. But it gets the job done for daily driving, beating, or even competition based. But I'll give it a 9 out of 10 stars from Jacob Viral for the Stinger voltmeters. I hope y'all like this review, and I'll be doing many reviews on my setup and as many different audio equipments that I find here too around the world. So thanks for watching, and if y'all got questions, let me know. Signing out, Jacob Viral.